Dud. Pep, do you know what dud means? Do you know what dud means? Dud, it's called degree of difficulty. It's called management. It's called suffering. Shout out to Leicester freaking City. My main man, Kelechi Iheanacho. Kelechi Iheanacho, who was a previous City player. And I remember when he scored a goal for City and I actually broke my chain because I was so excited. This guy is starting this season where he left because he won the penalty. Remember, he was the guy who won the penalty. His quick thinking that messed up Nathan Ake and putting away that beautiful freaking penalty. How good is Grealish really? This is real. I know the media and so forth. How is Grealish really better than Mr. Iheanacho? It's really better than Kelechi. We know they carry last. But shout out to Leicester City. Like, this was a very close game. But yes, De Bruyne wasn't playing. Yes, it's preseason and so forth. But I think what this shows is, yes, you've got Grealish. This team still lives and breathes off of De Bruyne, and I think he's still very important and very key with regards to those key passes and how potent he can be. And also, they didn't have Foden, so it was not a full City team, but still, no excuse. Even if not a full City team, that team was good enough to beat Leicester City. Same thing. That City team was good enough to defeat Chelsea in that CL final. But I think, look, Vardy, he freaking hit the post in the first half. Well, City had their chances, but I think overall, it's just about, I think City just did not look sharp enough in front of goal. Mars had really good opportunities. I mean, he had the opportunity where he was one-on-one, counter-attack, but then what's it called? I can't remember the name of the other guy, but I think it was Ndidi who actually came back to stop with the tackle. So for City, look, they can just say this is a glorified friendly and so forth. Even if it's a loss, it's fine. They can still grow into this. You can't judge Grealish off of what, 30 minutes? 30, 25 minutes. You can't judge him, but you can just see the few moves that he does. Although I still have questions as to how good he can do. We'll talk about that tonight. But for Leicester City, man, to win the FA Cup, because huge. Winning the FA Cup, that's huge. Again, I don't know what the hell happened with Chelsea, but easy. But to win the FA Cup and not to win this Community Shield, 2 trophies in the last year, Arsenal and Tottenham, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Arsenal and Tottenham, you should be ashamed of yourselves because this is what you call dud. Brendan Rodgers, you should 100% bow down to this guy. Kasper Schmeichel, superb. That's it. Like he made, I think it was from Mars or so forth. No, sorry, the Gundogan free kick. Amazing save. But for Kelechi, man, he's my Niger boy, man. I've got to give props to my Niger boy. I've got to give, anytime a Nigerian guy says what's going to give props. Props to Ndidi for his super block and props for Kelechi for winning that penalty and scoring that penalty beautifully. Shout out to that boy. And for Leicester City, man, look, Rodgers, man, amazing. If they can just get 1 or 2 other quality players, they could do something. I think these guys are going to make another run for it in the top 4. But I just feel that Leicester City they just need another major player. If they could just get another major star in this team, and Kelechi can do what he's doing, and Vardy says what's up, Leicester can be another surprise team. So the Premier League is going to get excited. So for City, it's saying, in my opinion, I'm not going to judge Grealish here. I won't judge him for here. All I'm saying is, I have questions as to whether he can perform on this stage. 100 mil is 100 mil. All I'm saying is 100 mil for Grealish, whereas he could have just kept my Niger boy and he could have given you this even more. So all I'm saying, like the video, subscribe, comments. Pep! We're coming for that EPL. We got a striker.